Hi guys, welcome back to Football Unscripted, and today is a good day to be an Arsenal fan. Last night the news broke that the bid for Gabriel Jesus has been accepted by Manchester City, so that one is not far from being complete. And today, more reports coming out about Jesus, Martinez and Raphinha. Arsenal very lively in the window. I've got a few quotes from the respected reporters about what's going on today. I'm going to read them out and then I'm going to touch on how the transfer window is going in total. It's been a very good start. Ornstein reporting that Arsenal intensifying efforts next week to sign Raphinha from Leeds. More talks with 25-year-old Camp and increased offer expected. That's quite big. There is sense among other clubs, Chelsea, Spurs and Barca, that Arsenal are now clear favourites for the signature of Raphinha. Freddie Paxton reporting that Arsenal will soon submit a second bid for Leeds winger. Club clearly received some positive signals when speaking to the players' camp. If you're getting the positive signals, it looks like he's happy enough to come join. So yeah, it's all in the pudding really. Ryan Taylor Sport, Arsenal preparing new bids for Raphinha and Alessandro Martinez after Gabriel Jesus agreement. So one there about Martinez as well. Lawrence Julian of ESPN, only paperwork and a medical pending for Jesus deal to Arsenal. Confident of Raphinha and keen on Martinez. So all just kind of indicating the same thing really, that Gabriel Jesus is near enough done and that Arsenal are next going in to secure the signature of Raphinha. So yeah, big moves in the window for Arsenal, just doing bits, getting the #1 targets in. It's a good time to be an Arsenal fan. Moving on from the reports then guys, I just want to touch on Edu and the board and how they're doing a fantastic job in this summer's transfer window. I've been very critical of the both of them for a long time now, but Edu is working overtime, he's doing a very good job, working on the Jesus deal, negotiating other deals at the same time, on the same weekends. Very tough thing to do in the football transfer market, is work on more than one deal at once, but if he's given the right tools, he's clearly starting to do a good job now. He's being given the money to go out there and sign the players that him and Arteta want to get in, and he's doing big things. So the apology for Edu needs to be as loud as the disrespect really. Now he's been given what he wants, he's working with it. The board, for the first time in my lifetime of being an Arsenal fan, I can finally say I'm happy with what the board's doing. Finally, doing a good job and backing the manager. There's a very clear indication that they trust in the manager, and as a fan, it just fills you with confidence that everyone from top to bottom is working hard together. So it's just amazing to see. They're backing him, they're putting the money in, they're getting the players that he wants clearly. These are Arteta's players, and I'm just excited. And obviously you're looking at Arteta now, the manager, for next season. He's got to really kick on it. He's got to push top 4 hard. Actually, he's not push. He's got to get top 4, and he's got to do well in the domestics and the European competition. I want to win the Europa League and get top 4. I want to make a big statement going into the season after, get Champions League and look good. This will be his team now, won't it? The overhaul will be complete. We've got big players off the books, and we're bringing big players in now. This will be his squad. He's got to do better. So then guys, a summary of the transfer market and just my thoughts and opinions. I just think this is a different Arsenal. We've only got Europa League football, but we're beating rival clubs like Chelsea and Spurs, even knocking Barcelona out the picture for signatures of players. We're just being very aggressive in this transfer market, spending a bucket load of money, reported 200 million plus now, especially if we get all the players in that we're linked with. It's just something that we don't do before, and we're going after our #1 targets. Sometimes in the transfer market, you've got to vary to plan B and plan C because you don't always get the players you want. But so far, it looks like we're getting all the players that we want. Jesus was top of the striker list. Martinez is the top of the left back list. Raphinha top of the winger list, and Tielemans, he's top of the midfield list. So yeah, just dominating the transfer market really this season, even with big clubs coming in, and it's just a big statement in the transfer window. But so far they're hitting the bullseye, so just a very good job all round from board, management, and it trickles all the way down, and maybe the trickle now is starting to be positive and not toxic, so it's looking good as an Arsenal fan. So then the fee of some of these reported players, I'm going to start off with Gabriel Jesus, 45 million plus 10 million on add-ons. 55 million quid for a player with a year on his contract is quite a bit of money, but if you look at it in context, if we leave it a year, someone will probably sign him this summer anyway, but if we leave it a year, someone would definitely take him on the free. So just being aggressive in the transfer market, getting deals done, not messing about, getting them over the line. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a lot of money for a player a year on his contract, but I'm still happy with the fee, and I'm glad it's getting done. Raphinha then is a big one. You know, what was 70 million euros, 55 million plus 15 on add-ons. It's a lot of money to pay for Raphinha, but again, I'm not too bothered. It's not coming out of my pocket. I'm just happy that the board are finally pulling their wallet out now and starting to get the players in and the fans excited. You know, maybe Josh Kroenke was right to be excited. He said it a bit too soon, but we're getting there now, aren't we? We're getting things done. 70 million for Raphinha. Probably punching again, but I think it will be worth it, definitely in time as well. So yeah, just doing good things. Moving on to Lisandro Martinez then, 40 to 50 million reported. I'd be happy at the 40 million mark, 50 million. He's punching. Yeah, I think 40 million would be a good deal, and if they can get that done, it's very good business again from Arsenal. Youri Tielemans, 25 million. This is a no-brainer. It's an absolute steal. It's about the right price for a player of his quality with a year left on his contract. I think the board are trying to be smart and outsmart Leicester here by waiting, and maybe by nearer to the end of the transfer window, they'll have to bring the fee down because they won't want to lose him on a free. The only problem with that is if they do want to bring Tielemans in and they end up waiting too long, they could end up losing him to a rival club. So yeah, that's it on the fees then really. Thanks for watching guys. Like, subscribe, see you in the next video.